Hey, sweet, Overgrown! Hey everybody, F-Bomb Fitzgerald here, and I'm really excited to get to play CP Overgrown. This is a map that I've only played a handful of times, only on community servers. Today I'm playing on Uncle Topia, which has it in their rotation, though you don't see it super often. This is one of the maps that I'm really hopeful Valve adds in the 2023 Summer update, which I expect will drop in the next few days here. So this is a map that's made by UEAK Crash, who's made a lot of my favorite maps that are currently in game, as well as a few maps that I really hope get added during the update. I showcased one of them a couple months back on my channel called Payload Shore Leave, which is a World War II themed payload map. And while Shore Leave and Overgrown don't share many similarities cosmetically, I like them for very similar reasons. And that is that they both look very unique from any other maps that are currently in game. And I'll talk about some of the reasons for that in a second. But also, they feel very internally consistent. Like every asset that you see on Shore Leave feels like it belongs in a World War II French or Italian town that's being invaded. And this map also feels like every asset in it, every texture in it, belongs in a Spanish mission-styled villa that you'd see in South America or Central America. While I love the classic TF2 aesthetic that you see consistently throughout the early official Valve maps like Dust Bowl, TC Hydro, 2 Forward even, there's something that gets a little stale about staying only in that one architectural world. But on the other hand, I also feel like it's sometimes kind of jarring to see maps like Whatville or Breadspace where it doesn't even feel like it's in the same universe. Maps like Shore Leave and Overgrown really feel like the mercs could have jumped on a plane or a boat if they were ordered to do so, and had some epic battles in a different country but not a different universe. And I'll admit that my tastes in TF2 skew on the conservative side when it comes to weapons, cosmetics, and maps, in that I feel like everything just is more immersive and looks better when there's some level of consistency and believability that items and locations could exist in this universe. I'm all for crazy Halloween cosmetics and maps, 1 month a year, or 1 day a month in the case of full moons. But even those feel more special when they're event restricted and not the default that you can play 365 days a year. What's so great about Overgrown though is while it ticks all of the aesthetic boxes that I've just discussed, the gameplay aspect of it is also very well done. One of the cool things that you can see at this part of the map is it does a really good job with different elevations. There's a ton of flank routes, not just horizontally, but also vertically, which gives the flow of the maps a lot more dynamism. You never feel like you're being shoehorned into playing a single way, like on certain maps where there's a bad choke and the only way you can get to the objective is by coordinating an uber push. I never felt like the map was dictating how the team had to play to be successful. On a similar note, I also never felt like any class was overly dominant on offense or defense. For example, there aren't any sight lines that are extremely busted the way you would see on something like Moss Rock or Double Cross, for example. And there's no areas that are so choky that classes like Engineer or Demo Man on defense are overpowered. Now, I will add with a grain of salt that I haven't played extensively enough to speak like an expert about the nuances of how all 9 classes play on offense and defense, and how some of them may feel more viable in some situations, but at least in my initial impressions, I never got to a point where I felt, oh, this is unfair because Sniper has an advantageous sight line, or Pyros can spam out a certain area, other than this one tree. This tree obviously has a distinct advantage for Pyros, and this isn't a skill issue why I'm losing this fight so badly. And now he's laughing at me. Let's just agree to never speak of this again. So as I said in the beginning of the video, I am playing this map on a community server on Uncletopia. I have seen it hosted on other TF2 community servers as well. So if you like the aesthetics of this map, or the gameplay looks interesting to you based on what I've highlighted here in this video, I highly recommend you give it a try. And if you also like it, please vote for it in the Steam Workshop. I'll go ahead and drop a link to the Steam Workshop page in the description below. If you have already played this map, let me know in the comment section what you think of it, or if there's some other map that you'd like to see in the summer update, or you'd like me to review in a future video, also let me know. And who knows, with a little luck, maybe Valve adds CP Overgrown during the summer 2023 update, and you'll get a chance to play it on an official Valve server soon. As always, thanks for checking out my video and my channel. I'm still a very small creator. I read every single comment I get, and it means the world to me when I see feedback that I'm doing something right. I hope you're having a great day, I hope the summer update hits soon, and I hope to play with you when it does. See you in the next video. Bye.